like button, fellas. Hit the like button when you come up in here. Just hit the share, subscribe, and get these videos up out of here, man. Go join the Patreon. It's very important to join the Patreon. It's up, it's going, and it's lit. I'm posting over there all the time. Go to my about section under my description, or the description section under my about section, whatnot. The description under my about section, and you'll see my rumbles up, set up, and I'm about to start posting. Right now, I ain't got nothing over there, so give me some time, and I'm gonna lace that rumble account. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lace that over there with some fire. You know, but we're gonna get into this, man, because I ain't gonna be out here too long. Y'all know that. You know, who gaslights the most out of the different ethnicities of women? Hit the like button when y'all coming in here. Show some love, man. Who gaslights the most out of the different ethnicities of women? Check this out. I got 3 dates set up right now as we speak. Uh, two of them with some, two white chicks, one with a black chick. You know, the date set up with the white chick, and I'm not going in on different races of women, their ethnic. Not at all. If you know me, you follow me long enough, shit, I fucks them all. You know, shit, white, black, Asian, Hispanic, Dominican, Latino, I don't give a fuck. Give me that African nigga, Jamaican, Zulu pussy. I want it all. Give me that shit. That's the game. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get down. But this is my thing though. You know what I'm saying? I hit them all up, man. I met them on two on Tinder and one on Hinge. The black bitch on Hinge and two white chicks on Tinder, right? And I hit them all with the same shit, I hit them all with the same line, it's they women, I don't show no difference, I don't give a fuck if you bad, if you thick, short, tall, skinny, I don't fuck about none of that shit. You got a pussy, that's what it is. So I hit them all up, go ahead, hit my, text me, hit my number, man. What's good with it? The white chicks text me. I hit the number. Everything was 100. I said, okay, we okay, we on. I'm steady moving and shit. About an hour to pass. About an hour and a half to pass. Black chick hit me back on Hinge. I said, see, this bitch she ain't following the orders. She ain't following what I'm putting out there. Since you ain't following what I'm putting out there, this bitch, I'm gonna have to ditch her. I already know the game. She hit me back on Hinge. No, you text me. What? What the fuck? And the reason why I say it's gaslighting, fellas, is because we meeting on these dating apps. The way your bio is set up, you should already know that it's set up. If you setting it up right, it should be set up for action only. Ain't no motherfucking dating and no romancing, and it's action. We gonna get down. In the way you know what I'm saying, format your bio, you gotta do it, you know, in a more in a way to where you know, you not being a creep or none of that, but you letting them know this is what it is. I'm trying to get straight to it, type shit. And with some, little humor, a part of it or whatnot, and then that'll make them boldly want to know who the fuck you are. And they'll text you, and then you go to my Mackin section. I'll show you. If you go join my Patreon and my Mackin section, I'll show you guys how to set all that up. We'll get straight to that. But back to the bitch, right? She nah, you text, what the fuck? And it's gaslighting, fellas, because you know what it is. You want to get to it. They know what it is. They want to get to it. But somehow, the black bitch try to act more than what she is. Get the fuck out now. If you ain't trying to fuck with me, that's okay. That's cool. I'm not tripping on that. I keep pushing. It's like I expect you to keep pushing, you dig? That's all right. But don't try to make it like, oh, I ain't really about that kind of action, and I ain't about that kind of talk. I would want to do that on a couple dinners and a movie or something. And then maybe if I get to know you better, man, get the fuck out of here. It's what the fuck? And then maybe you want to get to know me before you pass me that ass. Man, you got me fucked all the way up, man. Who the fuck you think you talking to? I know the game. What you doing is that trying to line up a sucker, trying to line up a trick, trying to line up a motherfucker who gonna pamper you, spoil you, tell you the shit that you want to hear, invest into you, put your ass on the pedestal. And once a motherfucker do some shit like that, then if he gets deep into doing that, it'll be hard for him to shake the situation because he got too much going on into you. A lot of women that do you fellas like that, and they'll gaslight you in that way. And yeah, from my experience, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. The gaslighting be coming from the sisters, man. They be on some motherfucking bullshit. They be acting like, man, like they more than what they are. Freaky as a motherfucker. You get down just like every ethnicity of women that's walking around. I know this. I'm out here. I know what's up. There are sisters out here that get down, what I'm saying, with your shit and whatever program or whatever you got set up, and they ain't got no problem with it. There are sisters out here that move like that. No problems. But a lot of them will act more than what they are. And that's just to prompt you and prepare you to treat them different than other women. Basically treat them better, see them better. See them more than what they are. And if you can see them more than what they are, don't fall for it, fellas. Then you fall for the shit, then they'll get away with their bullshit on you. That's real game. And now, they'll tell you certain things, and they know you know the answer. They know you know what it is. But they'll try to get you to see it a whole nother way. If that's gaslighting, yeah, I believe that's gaslighting. And these bitches will do that. The white chicks get straight to it. I'm gonna keep it real, man. Not all, and you got some of them that are gaslight. Don't get it twisted. The shit is mixed up. But if you out here, you can kind of do your own ratio or whatnot. You can kind of break it down like, hold up. This is who's doing this the most. I'm getting a lot of cooperation out of this race. Asian women, Hispanic, I'm getting cooperation out of them. Because those kind of women, all women, they know what it is, They know that you want to fuck. They know that shit. You know that they want to fuck if you got enough game. You know that they want to fuck and they will fuck. Fast, without a date. They'll fuck fast as a motherfucker, bro, without you having to, gift them, get them gifts or whatever, dates, buying them shit, come over doing little favors for them, like fixing, changing the tire, doing all that shit. You know how you motherfuckers be doing it? This whole free mechanic shit. I know a lot of mechanics, they suckers like a motherfucker, man. Be fixing these bitches shit for dirt ass cheap and for free. But to tax the men like it ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of mechanics be on that suck ass shit. But yeah. Sisters do a lot of in my world. I'm not gonna say that these things don't happen in you guys' world. Just me. Nah. Shit can happen in your world just as well. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sisters would do that shit. They make it look like that they're more than who they are, and goddamn well they freaks. And you ain't got to hear about it in the streets and from your friends and your partners. And in some cases, you may hear it like that. You may hear some shit like, this bitch get down. She fuck, she do all that type of shit. She move around, this is how she move. And you may know this personally about her, but she is still act that kind, with you. And the reason why they act that kind with you, fellas, because they not sexually into you. It's just that simple. It ain't nothing hard. It ain't nothing, it ain't nothing, a brainiac, Einstein or some motherfucker need to figure out. It's just that simple. That's how it is. Just think, fellas, how many women that you'd have had that got down real fast? I'm not speaking to the guys, the young guys in here that probably ain't had a lot of sex, because I know I got some that's probably, young and ain't had a lot of sex. Their experience level isn't that high. I'm speaking to the guys who know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they'll get down ASAP, but then they'll act a different way with another motherfucker. And the reason why these things carry out, fellas, is because they want you to see them in a different light. The guy who they drop it down for, they get down for real quick, the guy who they fuck real fast, they're not worried about him seeing them in a different light. It's because how he came off when he met her. If you come off a sexual, flirtatious type way, you know, then you will get, and if it's in a seductive and a humorous way, and she kind of find it, attractive and a little funny, you'll see the real come up out of her. Everything will come up out of her. You know what I'm saying? She'll get freaky, she'll get down, and she'll do what you would want her to do. But if she's not really feeling you, or she don't really know about you, or you got to do a lot of shit to like show her that you can build her, you can build up her attraction level, whatnot, then she's gonna act like a good girl. She's gonna act more than what she really is, in a way to where she wants you to see her in that light. And a lot of men fall for that shit. Don't fall for that shit, dog. You know, just keep on pumping them. I mean, if you're gonna pump them and dump them, do what you do that way. But when you see them come in acting totally different than what you normally used to, because you used to women fucking, you used to women getting down, cooperation, not being so difficult or whatnot, and not being difficult at all. I mean, that's what I meant to say. Shit. Um, then you can go ahead and line it up and compare it to other women, and then you will know off the back. You be like, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm used to this right here. And then I meet this other chick, and she's trying to, well, I gotta get to know you a little more. Well, all women are not like that. Some women are like this. Some women are like that. That's not me. I'm not that kind of girl. That's gaslighting. That's lying like a motherfucker. Between the teeth that the motherfuckers got, man, they lying. I'm telling you, what y'all call it now? You youngsters capping? Cap. That's what the fuck it is. Big time cap. For real, man. Because she's the same motherfucker that's gonna bust it open for the guy that she's really into. And just so happen, say you just so happen meet the guy that she's really into. Y'all just so happen cross paths. We know this don't happen, but let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that you guys just like cross paths with one another. And y'all started talking, which I wouldn't suggest you guys to do. Gossiping and all that. Fuck, don't do that. That's sucker shit. You don't want to do that. You want to go off your own intuition, your own merit, and how you kind of look at things, and you size it up to what benefits you. You don't have to go out and ask questions, do all that other shit. You got dudes that do all that talk a lot of shit. You ain't got to do all that. But what you do, I mean, just say you go and ask a dude, you holler at him, then he'll give you a whole he'll give you a whole description and picture of who she is and what you think she is, and what, or other than what she ever, what she have told you or whatnot, or what she got you thinking that she's maybe this type of person. But then you'll get around a motherfucker that know, and he fucked with her. I mean, oh man, that bitch a freak. She go. Man, that bitch that had trains, all type of shit. Nigga, me and the homie, for real, bro. Like real shit. When I was younger, bro, I simped. I did that type of shit. I'm gonna keep it real. With the homies and shit. Bitch was acting some way with me. And she was acting like a different kind of way with me and shit. Like, she seen me out here getting this bread and shit. I'm hustling, doing my thing. So she tried to come off like she ain't that person, like she all high and mighty, like she don't just fuck and she don't get down like that. And she, and she was a cool little piece, man. Nice hair, nice ass, titty. I mean, I was like 18. She was probably like 18, 19. She's around my age. But then mind you this, fellas, I'm like, hold up, man. I'm hollering at the homies, and One of the homies seen me with her, like talking to her, whatnot. I go back over there. She ended up bouncing out. She was with like 3 or 4 chicks. They ended up walking off. Boom. Getting in the car, doing them. They ended up rolling out. So the homie like, damn, man. I don't want to put her name out there, but he said, because she could know I got a page and whatnot. Motherfuckers be on some shit, so I ain't gonna do all that. But he like, man, you fuck such and such. I'm like, no, man, I'm trying to fuck with him now. We go out and get something to eat later on. You're like, what? You gonna take this bitch out? I said, yeah, I'm gonna fuck the shit out. I'm gonna do my thing, right? Like, man, that bitch go. You ain't gotta do none of that shit. All you gotta do is smoke with her. She gonna fuck. She gonna do it. I'm like, what? Like, you hit? He like, yeah. Like, nigga, yeah. Such and such hit too, nigga. Shit, like, what? So, I should have listened to what he said right there, took it for face value, and yeah, let it go. I still want to fuck the bitch. I still want to, like, damn, I'll take the bitch out to eat. It's gonna be the fuck, cool, boom. We go holler at the other homie. Oh man, she go. She a freak, man. She nigga. I'm like, what? Like straight like nigga, I fucked her the first night, nigga. The other homie like, nigga, yeah, nigga. I took her over to my sister's house and fuck, nigga. I ain't I still staying with moms. I took her over to my sister's big sister house. I fucked her over there and shit. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, man, the bitch got try to get in cool with my sister, this and that. So I'm like, this a fuck. So I kind of pushed her off, and she went on by her business and whatnot, and acting funny and shitty. So I tried to hit it again. She wouldn't let me because I wouldn't let her progress into a relationship with me and fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh man, fuck. So my mind like, no, don't do it. Don't even do it, man. I didn't even do it, bro. I fell back on it like, nah, I ain't gonna fuck with this bitch, bro. Like, damn. Cause it was we young, man. And when you young, you kind of, when you're young, you're kind of vulnerable to what other people think, to what your friends may think, how people may look at it and perceive shit. And, I'm like, damn. And then plus my mind, I'm like, damn, this bitch a gopher, man. She get down like this, man. She in the hood and she do her thing. She out there like that. So I try to bypass. Damn, I ain't doing none of that, but I'm still trying to hit though. It was this almighty, like she's just this like this. Oh, I don't move like that. I don't get down like that. This and I'm like, huh? Fuck. But then I went on some simp shit, got mad. You fuck such and such and such and such. I should have never did that. But that was I was in my learning stage of actually developing to who I am now, how I carry out certain situations and how I look at things. But when I was younger, I'm like, damn, bitch, cause it kind of touched me. How you gonna play me like this? Like you just this good girl, like you just this high maintenance down piece, bad motherfucker that you don't get down like that. A motherfucker gotta pamper, motherfucker gotta simp. We gotta do this kind of shit to get at you. We weren't using the, simping then, It wasn't out there as hard. Tupac was saying that shit in his music. When I'm pistol whipping you simps because you petrified and lame. Sympathizers, you know what I'm saying? So we weren't using it then, but bitch, I ain't no motherfucker. So we definitely was using that word sucker. Like, I was young, man, so I made no mistakes like a motherfucker, man. And me talking like that definitely pushed her away from me, you know what I'm saying? But she tried to gaslight me like I don't know what's going on and what's popping, you know what I'm saying? But as I start growing through life and, getting older, I know that I noticed that you can't say certain things. If it's shit that you already know about, and for one, you ain't gotta ask nobody shit. These are things you should see in the bitch. You shouldn't have to ask nothing. These are things you should already see in the bitch. And to be honest with you, fellas, these are all women. That's my opinion. That's me. That's what I believe. I believe that's every woman. I believe every woman tell every man something different because I know that's true. It ain't what I believe. It's what I know, and I know it's true. Every woman tell every man something different. That's what it is. You know, she may tell you the sky's blue, and may tell me the sky's pink, may tell other motherfuckers green. Not literally like in that order, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, that's how women are, man. And that's because, they want to be seen more than what they are. And that's just that simple, man. They don't want to be seen as whores, sluts, and all that, even though they are whores and sluts, tramps, and all that. They all that shit. But they don't want to be seen like that. And, rightfully so, that's them, that's their nature and humanity side, and that's cool. Even though deep down they demonstrate something totally different when it comes to certain motherfuckers. But, that's how they would want to be seen. And you shouldn't go around disrespecting, calling them names, and they don't do all that shit, man. Just simply, hey, you ain't fucking with me, withdraw all your shit and bounce out, and go fuck with a chick that's fucking with you. Like I said, the black chick had to let her go. Get the fuck out of here. There's no how you gonna turn around and tell, hey, no, you text me on some more masculine ass shit. Like you a motherfucking bitch. The fuck, like I'm supposed to be following your orders, and that's because so many fucking lame ass dudes give these women this motherfucking pathway to do this shit because they do follow their order. Oh, okay, huh? Take her number and they hit her up, and then she end up setting the date on what she want and all that shit. Fuck that shit. This is what it is. And when you come off, like go ahead, hit me up, boom, 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 and you setting everything up, fellas, you gotta be prepared for some women. Some women gonna be intimidated by that because they used to control this shit. That's just how it is. And a lot of times it's the sisters. I'm sorry. I may get a motherfucker coming in, no, man, fuck that, man, it's our queens. You know, uh, Jupiter aligned with Mars. And all that other shit they be on, they be on that old high spiritual type shit, man. You different guys and shit, be on that type of shit. But nah, man, they're part of the sun god. And they they're the nature of the they're the nature and the nurturer of the earth. And man, come on with that shit, man. Shit, I got the motherfucking dick. If I don't plant the motherfucking seed, how it's gonna grow? You dig? That's the name of the game. Facts. But you already know what it is, man. Women, don't get it twisted, fellas. Sisters doing the gaslight. If you demonstrate, what the fuck? Why I say reconnected? I don't get it. That's crazy. If you demonstrate multiple women and multiple races, then you will already know that a lot of sisters like to do it. They like to do it, man. And it's like, damn, man, like what the fuck? I said, what the fuck? Take my motherfucking number, man. You ain't gotta get the fuck out of here like your pussy's platinum and gold and shit, baby. It's just pussy. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. But if you ain't trying to get to it, don't try to make it look like, you're just this good girl. You want to get to know me. You need to communicate with me. You gotta see if everything aligned right, if we vibe right, and get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. You probably fucked everything in your apartment complex. Man, what the fuck? And nah, fuck that shit. And you might be the new motherfucker. Laughing. You come over with the bitch, everybody laughing at you. She the neighborhood trophy and shit. She done ran around everybody, in their apartment. Every motherfucker that got it in with her and shit. She got to bring you over because you knew. And since you knew you don't know things about her, you going to take her more serious. You know what I'm saying? You going to lie. And it can be like that, And that's real talk. A lot of these women do it, but like I said, my experience, I get a lot of gaslighting coming from these sisters. The rest of these chicks, man, if they feeling you and they want to fuck, they gonna cooperate, and that's what it is, and you gonna get it right off the bat. It ain't gonna be no motherfucking problem. Real talk, man. Shit, go join my motherfucking Patreon, man. My Rumble is up. I'm going to post videos on my Rumble, so you know, be patient and shit. I ain't got nothing up there yet, but if you go to the description in my about section or whatever on my main page, you'll see my Rumble link and all that shit up there. I just got to load all that up and go join that Patreon once again, and I'm gonna be right back at you fellas and shit. I don't know, it might be tomorrow or whatever, but I'm always come through on y'all guys and shit. Yeah, this motherfucking game with this live shit. Holla.